Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here to just do a come craft with me video, sort of. I am going to be making a sample for a swap that I'll be hosting for the month of July, and I'm not sure if this tutorial or this come craft with me will be up before the swap up. So if you're watching this right now and you've already signed up or joined or saw the swap video, I'm a little late, but be that as it may, I wanted to finish playing with some more of my Prima Havana paper, seeing as though I have remnants left over that I need to get rid of. So I have a little bit left in this 24 in this 12 by 12, and then I have a little bit left in the A4 and a little bit left in the 6 by 6. So not a whole bunch, just a little. I mean, I've made several projects with this paper, so I'm going to be playing with that. I'm going to make like a stuffed envelope, so that's the name of the swap. So I'll be making a stuffed envelope and some things to go inside it. So get your stuff together, grab a cup of coffee or water, whatever, iced tea, pop, juice, Kool-Aid, and come and craft with me. All right, let's go. So I'm going to be using my envelope punch board by We Are Memory Keepers, and I'm going to be using this one that's 9 by 9. So you need a 9 by 9 piece of paper, and the card size is about 5 by 6. I'm going to use this sheet of 12 by 12 from the paper collection. I'm just going to cut it down to 9 by 9. All right, so it says to score it at 4 1/4. So punch and score at 4 1/4. I know that every time I use this punch board, I say I really love this punch board, but I do. I really do. And then I'm going to make a little liner too, I think, to go on the inside. I'm running low on some of the plain paper, so I'm going to see here which paper I'll pick. I'm going to pull it from the 4. See, I like the back of this, but it's got all those elements on the front, which I hate to use. But then again, I have so many sheets. So, let's see. I'm going to tear this one off. And I just keep all of my scraps in like the book. I don't put them right back, because I just moved around too much for it to, you know, be put back in the same spot. I don't like how that looks already. So, I'm going to grab another sheet of paper. So I'm going to grab this one. It's by Bloomville. It's by Mente, called Bloomville. And I'm going to use this brick sheet. I think that'll be cute. But first, let's get this folded. Let me pay attention to my direction here. Alright. Yeah, I think I want it to go up this way. I'm going to get these edges down. Yeah, that looks good. And then, or maybe I should do it this way. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. So now I can just crisp up these edges a bit. Cute. I love this paper. It's so pretty. Yep, it's cute. But before I seal it, I'm gonna curl it a little bit. Actually, even before that, I think I'm going to water this down just a little bit with some white paint. All right, I got a little paintbrush, literally. So what I could find. So I am going to, a little water. Just going to add a little bit more water to this cap. This is a cap. I'm using this Dollar Tree washable kids paint. And then I'm going to try to water this down a smidge just to mute it a little bit. I want it to have a shabby look. I need some more water. Yeah, that's what I like. We've toned that down drastically. All right, so there we go. So cute. It makes it a bit more shabby. And then while this is kind of damp, it's just a little damp, I'm going to go ahead and mold these corners over so they'll roll a little bit and not be so. I want them to be a little bit, you know, puffy like that without having to score and make sharp lines. So that's how that's going to dry, just like so. So I'm going to wait till it dries a little bit, set that off to the side. Actually, I'll get my liner in really quick. All right, so this is the liner that I want on the inside. So I'm just going to flip this over and draw or trace it. And I'm not going to have it go too deep, but we'll have it go deep enough. So I'm just going to line this out, and I have a pencil and a light hand, and I'm just lining the top just like that. I'm just going to fussy cut this out. I don't mind the line on there because I'm gonna go in a little bit deeper because I don't want it to exactly the size of the envelope, so that's gonna be gone. And I'm gonna distress the edges, so definitely I don't worry about the pencil. And I'm just going to grab my trimmer, make sure I have an even cut, and take this down the inside. I don't want it too long, but I don't want it crooked either. There we go. Just bring this back out, get an idea of where I'm going to cut it. This has lines, so that makes it easier. I'm going to cut it right at this brick line. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and then go on the inside, kind of offset it, internal offset. And I'm doing about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Yeah. All right. Looks great. So I'm just going to take the back of my scissors and give this a good shimmy on the side to distress it. I have a distress it all, which works wonders, especially when you're doing a lot or some heavy cardstock. But scissors are here and they're quick, and they work too. But yeah, I did like that machine, or I do like that machine. But nothing like a good pair of scissors. Okay, let's bring this back out. Let's see, this is rolling, so it's going to go up here. It looks great. See? Easy enough. I'm just going to add some tape to the back. Go ahead and adhere this down. We'll move this off the side to acclimate itself with the water. Get used to it, get it done. Go ahead on and dry. And then I'm going to put this right there. Just make sure that it knows that it needs to be rough around the edges. Just bring to its remembrance. Yeah, that's just about dry. So I'm going to add the hot glue to the edge here. And go ahead. Oops, that didn't get any glue at all. Let's go ahead and seal that down. Now I'm leaving a little bit of space. Stick my hand in there and kind of let that know I want it to stay a little bit puffy. And I'm going to do this. Whoa, that was a finger. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Stick that in there. Let's put a little glue in here. There we go. Look, it's already like a cute little pocket. So it's going to continue to dry. Pinch these edges a little bit. That is so, so cute. I love it already. So I'm going to let that dry, and then we're going to work on something else. All right, one of the requirements in this swap will be a tag. So I have this, just this recollection, I think it's recollections tag, that I'm going to use as a template and add extra sturdiness actually to my tag. Just going to add some tape to it, and I'm going to put it on 110 pound weight cardstock to make it super sturdy. Just line that up. Yeah, I'm guessing this video is going to be after the swap video, because you gotta be like, wait, we got to make all this, and then I bet you it'll all be done before I get the video up, because y'all be on it. So I'm just gonna cut around this, and then I'm going to layer it again to cover up, because I don't want it, this dark color to show. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna chat with you, because I said this is a chat with me video. But so my husband and I just got done watching the last episode in the last series, or maybe it's the last, I don't know if it's coming back on, but of Breaking Bad. Oh my gosh, we started from the beginning, and we had heard about it as it was going on, and we were like, I don't know if we want to watch, you know, that. It didn't look appealing. So anyway, a couple months ago, a month or so ago, I was going through Netflix and was like, and I saw it on there, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. So we watch, so our date nights are Monday nights, and we have a lot of series and TV shows that we watch together, like Manifest, Dynasty. Oh my gosh, I love Dynasty. We love Dynasty. You know, little things like that. And then we'll end up watching Kill Kill Kill, which is like Discovery ID and Forensic Files, Bird in the Backyard, Snapped, all that stuff. But we get the stuff that SWAT. We watch all the stuff that we want to watch first out the way. We get that out the way. And then, let me focus. What am I doing? Okay. I'm going to layer it with this cardstock. This is from the A4 paper pad. So, and then we watch, you know, the Kill Kill Kill. So, I'm going to use this part. I forgot what I was doing. What I was saying. Oh, so we watched the end of the Breaking Bad. Oh, we have our things that we watch by ourselves, and then we have the things that we watch together, like those things that I mentioned just now. So I watch a lot of little shows like Insecure. He ended up spying on me when I was watching, and coming in there and watching like the end of, maybe came in at the end of season 2. Because that only has 3 seasons, or only 3 seasons are up right now. Or I watch Black Mirror. Oh my gosh, I love Black Mirror. That is just like new age Twilight Zone. It is really weird. I love it. So anyway, I was like, let me check out this Breaking Bad. So he was at the gym actually, and then as soon as the first episode came, you know, I got my little snacks and whatever, and as soon as I get ready to sit down, I queued it up, and I heard the door open, and I started playing it. And so he was like, oh, what you watching? I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and start watching this Breaking Bad and see what it's about, you know. And so he was like, okay. So he ended up going to do something else and coming back a little bit later, and I was like, whoa, this is actually pretty good. It's pretty interesting. And I was on like episode 2 at this time, and he started watching it, and then I caught him all up to speed. So yeah, we just finished all 5 of the seasons, and it was good. Like good. I was like, it's over? Is any more coming? It's got to be more coming. So if you follow it, Jesse's still alive. So we're just trying to figure out what's going to happen with that. But that was really good. So yeah, we watch a lot of things together. So I say all that to say, what are some of the series and things that you guys are watching on whatever? Is it Amazon Prime? Like, we have Amazon Prime because we cut our cable cord like a few months ago. I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. We cut the cable umbilical cord. So we have Amazon Prime, which I've already had before, Prime Video, Netflix, which we already had, but we added Hulu. We had Sling at first, and then we added, and then we got Hulu, so which is what we have now. So, and I gotta say, I don't feel like I'm missing anything, to be honest. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to go ahead and I've distressed the edges, as you guys can see. It's going to add some tape to this. But I don't feel like I'm missing anything. We do still have to keep, of course, the internet provider. So that's pretty inexpensive. But I don't know. It's because our cable bill was upwards of $250, depending on if we watch anything extra, if we, you know, let Kyla rent a movie or whatever on there, or re-rented a movie or something, paid extra for a fight or something like that. But it was averaging about $244 a month, which is ridiculous. I mean, that's a car payment. So I'm gonna see if I can add some extras to this tag. I just want it for the swap. It really is a dangle swap, a charm, a simple tag, so the recipient can grab this, put a little name on it, and put a little message on it or something. You know what? I'm gonna stamp it. I'm gonna stamp with a to from while I'm sitting here. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing anything from that. But what are you guys watching? I want to know. I know I have some to from stamps in here. Like, I know that I do. Just gotta find them. I keep, every time I go in here, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put this on my next swap, or I'm gonna put, and I never do. I just have all my, like, packaging, you know, my final little things to package, like snail mail and this swap's for you and stuff like that, stamped in here. But I never come back and do that. I know, doggone it, I had a where's my to from stamp? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm gonna get some ink. But yeah, I'm gonna stamp to from on here. This is gonna be a nice swap. It's fun. It's easy enough. I'll put that right there. And it has a lot of little elements to it. Like it's a tag, a charm dangle tag, and what else is it? An about me. I like doing the about me, so I'm not going to be able to put this back right now. Do that another time. And it's got a goodie and embellishments. So we all love embellishments. So that's that. I need let's see. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I really like this saying, you exactly the way you are. I love that. And I love that. So I may put that on here. But it's not going to be a requirement. It's just a simple tag. But I do like this. Oh, that Fearless is nice too. This is why I like this paper, and why I have purchased it so many times. I'm going to fussy cut this out. Just how it is. But I'm going to do it kind of wonky because I don't want to do a straight cut. So I'm just going to wiggle my paper a little bit. Or if you have some wavy scissors or something, that'll work too. Yeah, that's cute. I'm going to leave that. That's really adorable. Should we do... See, this is what happens when you get to doing the most. I like this little heart. Anyway, yeah, cutting that cord was amazing. Best thing ever. Okay, so I'm going to put this on Pop Dot. I was talking to my sister-in-law and a couple of friends, and I was saying, this is like a whole subject change, just so you know. And was watching, or something had come on about Coachella, and I was like, you know what? I keep saying, oh, I'm going to do that. Like last year when I saw that one movie with Tiffany Haddish and Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah. What's that? Girls Trip. I was like, okay, I'm so going to the Essence Festival next year. So this year came. I said that last year. So this year came. My sister Tiffany and I, we were going to go. And we were looking at, you know, plane trips and hotels. I'm like, well, we should have started looking for this last year for the next year, because they are absolutely tripping on these prices. I'm going to put that right there. Yeah, the prices. I was like, oh my gosh. And so the hotels that are nearby, ridiculous. And I was like, well, maybe this year we'll plan for next year, because I'm definitely not going right there. I don't got money to be frivolously spending on that, but I really did want to go. So we were watching something recently about Coachella, and I was like, oh, it'd be so nice to be able to go. I think it, like I said, I think it was either Ariana Grande or Beyonce's Coachella. It was somebody's that had performed, and I was like, oh my gosh, it must be so amazing to be able to go. So I want to. That's the plan. Well, my sister and brother-in-law went to the BET Experience this year. So they said they had a great time. So that sounded like something that was fun. Oh, these are cute. Let's have a look through my charm box, because you guys know me and charms are not friends. So I'm looking through my charm box to see what I have that I could, you know, maneuver around to make something cute. That's kind of cute. That's already done or semi-done, where all I have to do is like attach it, because I just can't. The way that my fingers are set up, it's not right. It's not right. It's not fair. I would just pay people to do charms, honestly, than rather to do them, because they just frustrate me so. And some people just do them all willy-nilly, like, oh, I'm gonna make 18 charms. You're like, what? And they just do it and talk and do it. So, all right, I found something that I could hack. Got this little dangle, and then this this is actually like a wine glass holder or what have you, and it has, you know, these came from like the Target dollar spot, but I like that little love on here. All right, so I am going to, I have this little cute little ribbon. I'm going to thread it through, and that is what's going to hold my charm on this tag. And I'm going to use the little love from the Target dollar spot. It's really a wine charm. And I'm going to thread that through. So pretty. Haha. Alright. I'm going to tie this in a knot so we can stay, just in case this tag comes off. The charms won't come up missing because it's already secure. So that's going to be there. And then we'll just thread this through and tie it on. There we go. Look how cute that is. So pretty. Back of that. So that part is done, and I'm just going to clean up these edges. That part is done. Tag part is finished. Alright, we're going to mosey on along back to our envelope. It's done. It's dry. Got that nice opaque look. Knocked off some of that shine. So I'm going to add some paper to the back. So this is that roll that I got on a haul from Hobby Lobby. And it was like $1.75 or something like that. And I got a couple of them. So I'm going to cut some of this off. And I said I was going to use it for paper, obviously, in my crafts, because there's not a lot of this copper colored paper around. Let's see. And this is on a roll, obviously, so I'm going to make it a little sturdier. Wait, I got to scratch. I got that leftover paper from the tag. Let's use that first. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I want it to be a little bit bigger than this envelope. So I'm just going to measure out just the top of this envelope. And then I'm going to draw or trace around it again. And we're going to fussy cut it out. Hold on. My child is texting me about the recipe for chicken. Give me a second. Alright. So this girl talking about, Mom, do you put the egg... She's over her friend's house, and hanging out, and she said that she was gonna, it's her friend's birthday, and she was going to cook for her friend over there. And so she's like, Mom, do you put the egg, oh, poor child, do you put the egg in with the flour or on the chicken? And I was like, what? Wait. And I was trying to answer, I was trying to still craft and answer a question at the same time, but it wasn't working out. I don't want the child to be like, oh, your mama taught you that. I don't want nobody to talk about my baby. So I went on ahead and told her. because she's frying chicken. So anyway, with that white cardstock, I'm just gonna add it for some sturdiness, because this roll is out of control, child. I'm gonna cut off this extra. But I do have look, shameless plug. I do have some recipes on my other channel of some cooking videos up on my other channel, Peach Cobbler, and I think I did make a meal prep, and I have some catfish and chili. Yeah, I got some stuff over there now. So check it out. The link will be down below in the description box. It's Life with TMIKA. All right, so that looks great. I want it to be a little bit of a offset, so that's why I wanted to make sure I cut the thing on a line. See how cute that looks standing out? But now we have to cover the back too, so can't just leave that white. But that's the only way to get this paper to be sturdy, is if you add cardstock to it. And I'm using the leftover 110-pound cardstock from the tags that I just did. Waste not, want not, y'all. Waste not, want not. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fussy cut this out and attach it to the back of the envelope. I'm gonna save this extra paper because I might use it for decorating, or you know, on my bags or something. So, okay, that looks great. That looks great. So I'm just gonna add some tape, being careful not to mess up my envelope. I'm gonna add tape to the back. Look how cute that looks. It's adorable. And look from the front, just a little bit of peek of love. So I'm gonna distress that too at the top. I got some crochet, adhesive crochet trim that I'm gonna use, I believe. Just put it this way. I want the adhesive to go on here and kind of trim out this envelope. Let's put that away. We can make these flowers. I already cut them out. So I already got all my bows together. All right. And I was inspired to make these. And again, I don't know when that video is going to be up, but I got a rack in the mail from Kim Possible, and she had these beautiful flowers in there, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm duping those. So here we are, and I'm not doing them exactly as she did hers. I don't have the dye she used, the stitch dye, but I mean any bold dye will work. And I don't have any of the thread. I was like, okay, well maybe I'll use white thread. And I tried that, and I just didn't like how mine turned out. So I'm gonna go a little bit more clean and simple with my bows, but I am gonna use her idea of dipping them in with a different color. Let's get the shadow out the way. Okay. So I used a file from the Silhouette online store. It's just a regular bow file. There's so many of them on there that you can find, and I'm just going to do a set of 4 because that's what the swap is going to call for is a set of 4 embellishments. And between bows and hearts, altered hearts, I don't know which one's my favorite, but I like doing them both. And this is also a great gift idea. Like, everything doesn't have to be store-bought. I mean, as crafters, we know how much commodity an embellishment is, or a treat bag, or already decorated toppers. Like, those are things that we get done crafting and we're like, oh, darn it, gotta make the packaging. And it's so much easier. I mean, you can make the packaging your own, of course, but it's so much easier to have like toppers on hand for the stuff that's going inside the package, like not the ending product packaging. But just like when you're adding goodies and you want to put them in a clear bag and you're like, now I gotta make a topper for that, a topper for this. So much easier to have like the stuff on hand. Or note cards, 3x3 note cards. Yeah, love those. Different, you know, occasions. Just really good thing to have on hand, especially if you're making something for someone that has a lot of crafty things and you're like, what do I get that person? So you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna give them a gift card to Michael's or whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't hate gift cards, but I really would prefer a gift that was thought out. And maybe a gift card was thought out, but you know, you get to your wits end, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna give them a gift card. But I really like handmade items, good handmade items. So if you're confident in your skills of crafting, send somebody, you know, a handmade item, handmade bows, bags, or treat bags, or note cards, all that stuff. So it doesn't have to be store-bought. I've said that plenty of times. Don't mean just be cheap and just go through your stash and randomly just make a bunch of stuff. But you know, it's not intended to mean that you're being cheap. It's just, what do you get somebody that has everything, or that, you know, they're frequent visitors of Crafter's Companion and HSN. You know doggone well that whatever you pick up from them, or Tuesday morning, whatever you pick up for them, they already have, and probably multiples. So you're like, okay, I'm just gonna make a bunch of embellishments. They don't have this, haha. You don't have a Prima Havana bow, haha. You don't have Prima Havana heart. You didn't get that from HSN. So I'm just being silly, but I'm just saying, same difference. So I got my bows all curled up, and then I'm gonna put this in the middle. This is actually the piece that goes in the back, but I'm gonna put it in the front this time. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll show you the paper that I used for these bows real quick here. Let's put that on there. I used this sheet. This is that really soft paper. This is the paper this is the sheet that actually is a 12x12 sheet, but the 12x12 has the foil. So that's that one. And then I used this one here. So that's what I used, and I think they go well together. So I'm just gonna layer these up, and then I just took I deconstructed the bow to make it look like the one that Kim sent me. So I made it, you know, smaller, offset, and made them a little smaller so they'll have you know, a tiny layer on the inside. I got glue strings everywhere. And then for this, I got this trim from, I can't remember, but it came in a rack. I forget her name. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. But she sent like a bunch of beautiful bows and trims and things. Just a lot, and beautiful, unique items. And I got this from that rack. So all right. So that's that. I'm gonna puff up these. Oh, I actually can use a little paintbrush here. And then these little pieces I got from this paper pad. I keep all of my little foils in here. And these are the tails. So I just took the same file, and then I used my Silhouette Cameo to cut off a piece of it so that I can make these little tails to make it look like they were dipped. So they'll go like this. Once I get them attached, they'll go like that on the, and they matched this trim perfectly. I was going to use, let me show you what I was going to use. I was going to use this glitter one, and I thought that would look cute too, but I don't know. I kind of like this muted one better. It's I kind of do. But now that I bring this out here, it makes me think that I want to do that. I'm going to leave it because I've already cut it out and my cricket's away. So, I mean my cricket. Oh my gosh, did I say cricket? Ah! My cameo is away. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it with these on there. And I'm just going to use some glue to attach these on there. Oh, the person in me wants to use the shimmer. So give me a moment. I'm going to go plug my machine back up and cut out the little shimmer pieces. Hold on. All right, so I'm back 5 minutes later. We got the little glitter pieces cut. And then I cut another one of the bottom since I had already put this one on this one. So I'm going to take it off. All right, now, since you guys forced me to do the glitter cardstock ones, we'll see how they look. Yeah, that looks so cute. I wish I had the threads though. I did get some white thread, but I don't think it doesn't look right. It doesn't look the same. So there it is. These bows are so adorable. So I'm going to finish making, I have 3 more to make. I'm going to finish making these and I'll be back. Alright, I'm just going to finish up with a little glue dot on the back and they are all done. They're so cute. Super pretty. I think they are so adorable. So let's get these packaged up. Alright, I'm going to use this 6x6 even though it has these tiny little things on the back. I'm going to use this because I like this pink wood grain. It kind of brings out, pops, lets the gold pop on there. See how cute that is? So I'm just going to measure this out. This is a We Are Memory, this is a Crocodile by We Are Memory Keepers, and it's the scallop and the stub edge. It's the turquoise handle, aqua colored handle. Okay, that's that. Fits on there perfectly. I have a glue dot on the back, so I'm just going to add glue to it. That way the recipient, it's enough just to hold it in place because it's kind of has that glossine finish on the back. So it's not meant to stay with this hot glue, but it's enough to hold it in place until I can get it into a bag. And the recipient can just peel this right on off and use it as an embellishment or on a project or whatever, because the pop dots are on the back. So that little extra little glassine piece will just peel off with this paper. And I always have my bags listed down in the description box. Oh, I see a glue string. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. But yeah, you can look down in the description box and you'll see the bags that I use. Alright, we're just going to do a quick, well, let's use this one. It's so bright. Yeah, we'll use this one. Just going to do a quick little topper. So I'm going to take off this little piece so the recipient can open it, even though I'm securing it with hot glue. So this little triangle I took off, so all they have to do is just open up this flap and it'll slide right on out. And I got an embellishment from my embellishment drawer or swap or something. Somebody gifted me rack. It's gonna go right on top. It's using the same paper and it's gorgeous, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's move on to, so this is one part, and then we're gonna move on to, just gonna wrap up a quick goodie. All right, so one of the requirements is to include a $1.50 bin item from one of the stores. I'm just gonna add these cute little pearl bows, and I'm gonna cover up this part. And this is another trim from that same rack that I got. I really like these little gold pieces, or these little pieces right here. So I'm going to cut this off and then add that to this bottom. So there we go. That's the goodie. We have a goodie and we have a tag with a dangle charm, and we have our embellishments. So the only thing left to do, not the only thing left, we have to do the about me and finish up the envelope. Okay, I've typed up my about me, and I'm just going to, and I printed it off, I'm just going to add it to, let's see, can I add it? I'm trying to save as much paper as I can, but I guess I can't. I'm going to add it to this copper paper and cut around it. It's about 3 by, it's almost 3 by 4, which makes it easy. I'm going to cut some paper down to, I'm going to do 3 1/8. And then it's by 4, so I'm going to cut this down to just 8. And then on the 4-inch mark, I'm going to score it. There we go. And then I'm going to cut down some paper for the front. Here's a little paper that was just randomly sitting. Well, we're going to use that. So my about me questions are, what's my name and my YouTube channel, which is SCRAPDAWORLD and TMIKA. What state do I live in is Minnesota. One thing that I like about myself is my sense of humor. I think I'm funny, or in my head I am, so that's all that really matters. Am I sweet, salty, or savory? I am savory because my body likes carbs. And one thing that I need to do that I don't is relax. And something $5 gift or under that I'd like, and it is Forever and Always tape and or glue sticks. So that's my about me. They don't have to decorate this in any kind of way, although I could be extra special and put like a little belly band on, but I'm not going to create any more extra bulk. So all of my 4 required items are done. Let's get back to this envelope and wrap this video up. All right, I pulled out some flowers that I wanted to use and some other things. So I got that, and I got some flowers from my stash and some leaves, and I got this heart table scatter, and I got some beads from Michael's. I like using these as charms because I am charm deficient, so I use those. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I might just fast forward this and lay down this law on this envelope. I think I need a little bit of lace. I got some shimmer lace. Cute, because I didn't want to use the same as that. Oh, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? And I know that I'm going to do a little bit of whitewashing. So I got that. Yeah. Alright, so let's get this party started. Oh, before we do that, I'm going to stamp before I get super messy. Let me get my stamp block. I'm going to use, this is that Avery, those Avery stamps that I love so much. I was searching for them, so I've used them a couple times here. So we can do, let's do Happy. This is Sentimental 2. Or maybe Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do Awesome. Cool. Anybody else like the smell of opening a fresh stamp set? Even though this is not. I've used another one in here, but it still has that plasticky smell. Weird. Alright, so I'm going to put this on this block. And just grab some Memento ink in Tuxedo Black. I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to stamp it on the white. Actually, do I have any of that brick paper? Yeah. I'm going to stamp it on the rest of this brick. Not the rest of, but on this brick paper. Awesome. Alright. Put this back before I lose it. Wandering around scrap room looking for the word awesome is not something that I choose to indulge in. So let's put it back. Okay. I'm going to save that for later because I know I'm going to put that on there. So we're going to get back to the envelope though. All right. I went and grabbed some other flowers. So, these flowers were handmade for me, and Lord forgive me, so I don't know what they are going. I want to say it's Joyce Schmidt. I don't know. They're just gorgeous, and I really just don't want to use them, but I might use them in this project. I'm going to cut off some of this mesh flat back. It was gifted to me, and I'm going to put them on these two corners. So let's go ahead and whitewash some of these flowers down. Voila! How stinking cute! Oh, this needs stickles. Just a little bit. Let's do Stardust. Just a touch. Just a touch. Look at that. Look at it. It's so pretty! And that's the back. And that's the inside. Look how deep that is, because when we wet it, we molded it. So now we can put our stuff in here. And we have the bows looking absolutely gorgeous in there. And then we have these bows as our goodie. I'm going to put these back here. And then we have our tag. Put that in here. And the About Me. I'll put that right there. There is our stuffed envelope. So, so, so cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. The swap is going to be so nice. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to make another one of these. I want to use another little paper that I have. So I'll see if I can make that and show it to you guys. So yeah, I'll either add it to this or you'll see it as the sample. Either way. All right, guys, here is the other one I made. Oh, it's so cute. It did not nearly take as long as Tickle Juice on it. It didn't nearly take as long because I already had the template from the one that I just created. So, yeah, I'm thinking this swap video was going to be up by the time you guys see this. But in the event that it's not, I used this Mente wedding paper. And it's really, really cute. I whitewashed this. This took the whitewash very well. Didn't have any foil or anything on it. I distressed the edges just like I did the other one. I just love this cloudy look. Like, I love it. I used a different lace for the back. And this one has like silver accents, where the other one has copper. But yeah, I kind of layered it kind of the same. I used a different stamp. I used the Hello stamp. And then I added seam binding. And for the corners here, I used some filigree pieces that I had. And then I used that Michael's dangle that I was talking about. This one is a star. Really cute. And for my project, I have these Shabby hearts. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. I mean, I just love them. I did whitewash them as well. And they have the dangles on all of them. Just love them. I love them. So pretty. I love making hearts. And then I have, for the goodie in here, I've included something for my stash. And I've included some lace. And just packaged that up. And then my tag, this tag is a little bit simpler than the other one. I just used this beautiful image here, and I have a little dangle here with the lace. And then my About Me, I covered up with the other side of that paper. And then I have that printed in here. You guys saw that in the tutorial video. And then look at this. How stinking cute. I did the same thing. I did bold it out a little bit. Yeah, it's so, so pretty. So that's that. I'll put this back in here. I think it's so, so cute. I hope you guys try this. This is a great gift, as I said it before. Look how cute that is. It's adorable. And then the one the tutorial is on, stinking cute. I love it. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Like this video if you like it, and let me know what you think. All right, bye.